Well, good morning. The next instalment of the Red Sofa interviews were at the beautiful Stokes Bay in Las Vegas. It doesn't get much better than this. I don't really quite understand why people talk the place down like they do, but how's that for a backdrop? And today we're going to interview a young lady who has recently achieved something quite remarkable, but I'll let her tell you all about that. So without further ado, morning Deborah Herridge.
Morning.
How are we?
Very well, thank you.
Good, well thanks for taking your time this morning and giving me a hand get the sofa out of the van. Just briefly then, who's Deborah?
I am a swimmer. I love to swim in the open water. I'm also a photographer and I like to take pictures when I'm swimming with my friends, but do lots of other stuff for work. And I'm married to Robert, who's also my coach, who helped me get into open water swimming and achieve the recent things that I've done.
You mentioned Robert and your love of open water swimming. How did that journey start? How did you get into open water swimming?
It all started back in 2012 when I went to see the Paralympics, and I was really inspired by these superhumans, really, the things that they achieved. So I thought I'd like to do something. I'd like to get fit, and I would like to raise money for charity. And at that time I was puppy parenting for canine partners, but I found it I got very attached to the dog that I had, so I thought there must be an easier way of raising money. So Robert helped me do a triathlon in the gym, and it was a 44-mile triathlon, which is my age then, and this was back in 2013, and it was a 4-mile row, a 36-mile bike and a 4-mile swim, and that's where the love for long-distance swimming started. And then Steph Parry, who you'll know, she suggested that I start open water swimming, and I thought she was crazy. And she told me about your Friday night swims, which started here.
Yeah.
I think it was July 2013.
That'd be about right, yeah.
Yeah, the first time I met you, and I swam here.
Just look behind you, Deborah. Just as it's going across, right behind you, that yacht. Perfect timing. Yeah, sorry, go on.
That's all right. Yes, this was my first proper swim. I mean, I'd got into the sea before, but not properly swimming, just messing about really, and really enjoyed it. Had a few more swims every Friday, and then decided it was too cold at 16 degrees, so I got out in September, and then thought I need to do a challenge, so for charity, and I swam from Ryde over there all the way to Hillhead Sailing Club, which is about 7 miles.
Yeah.
And that's where it all started.
I remember it, yeah.
Madness. Yeah.
So let's go on to the most recent achievement, which I know has been an ambition of yours for some time. So what is it that you've just done, for anyone who doesn't know?
So I have just swam across the English Channel, all 21 miles of it, and 3 weeks on Saturday. So the 2nd of September, started at 6:30 in the morning, and I finished just before midnight. So it was 17 hours and 23 minutes.
I can't even begin to imagine how that must have felt.
It was hard. It was probably the toughest mental challenge I've ever done, actually. I think it was probably tougher mentally than physically, although obviously physically it was really hard as well, but the mental challenge at the end was quite torturous, actually. Yeah, for about 3 hours I was swimming along the French coast and I couldn't get in because of the tides, and I really thought, gosh, how long is it going to take me? And apparently the captain told my husband Robert that if I hadn't pushed through the tide when I did, I was looking for another 6 hours swimming, so I'm so thankful I did. But yeah, so it was quite a day, and I think it's going to take a while for it to sink in, really. I'm
sure it will.
Yeah.
At any point did you feel like stopping and giving up?
Yeah, I did, for about 3 hours at the end. Never until the dark, actually. I don't mind swimming in the dark, I quite like it, it's quite relaxing. But I thought, because I was so close to France, I was about 1.5 miles, 2 miles off from France, and I thought I was going to get there for sunset, which was about 8:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And obviously I didn't. And then not knowing how long it was going to take, I kind of had this demon on my shoulder saying, give up, the boat's just there.
Yeah.
Touch the ladder and it'll all be over, because you obviously can't touch the boat, you can't touch a person. And I kept thinking, gosh, it would be over, I can get a hug off Robert, all the pain will end, got pain in my arm. And I just kept saying, no, I can't give up because of the charities I'm doing it for. It'd be awful. I'm doing it to raise money for 5 charities, so I've got to keep going, and I did, and I'm so pleased with it.
And I think that will resonate with a lot of sports people of different abilities who at some point in their sporting career will have been going through similar emotions of wanting to stop, but pushing through for whatever their own reasons were.
Yeah, and I really kind of taken on that mental challenge, because obviously it's a physical challenge, but the mentor part of it, just to try and never give up. And I wrote that on the wall of the pub in Dover. He
Yeah.
put the name on the wall
Yeah.
at the time that he did. I thanked the people that helped me, Robert, Danny and Ruth. And I couldn't think of the last line, so we went and had dinner. And then suddenly over dinner I just thought, never give up. You know, I didn't give up, even though I wanted to. Quite emotional thinking about it actually. But yeah, no, I didn't give up.
Brilliant.
That's
Well,
my motto.
yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, and on the back of that, I know you set yourself a fundraising target for your charities. I think it's fair to say you've absolutely obliterated that, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how much have you raised so far then?
So I set a goal of £5,000, so I wanted to raise £1,000 for each
Yeah.
charity, and I've raised just under £10,500 now, so quite incredible. And that's just for the channel swim. For over the last 3 years, when I did the one way and then the two way, I've raised about £20,500 now.
Unbelievable. I mean, you've obviously touched the hearts and minds of a lot of people, some of whom will still want to be able to contribute if they can. Can they still do that?
They can, yeah. My page will be open for quite some time, and if they go to justgiving.com/teams/Deborah's English Channel Swim, you should be able to come to my page. And I'm also doing a prize draw this weekend. I've got 108 prizes.
Pretty good.
So I've been asking people for prizes this year. So alongside my training, I've been doing all the prize draws.
Yeah.
So I've got loads of swimming prizes, loads of running prizes, spa days, flying lessons, bungee jumps, and yeah, so hopefully people can help us raise some more.
No, well done. It has to be asked then, what's next? Do you know? Have you thought about it?
Well, my first challenge was to raise my arms, and I managed to raise my arms now. Couldn't raise my arms for about 3 days. I don't have another goal in mind regarding the swim. I think I will do another swim at some point, but I don't know what yet. But I'd like to give something back to all the people that supported me, so all of my friends and sharks that helped me train, you know, just kind of help them achieve their goals now. So I'd like to return it.
Well, on that note, I mean, I've met a few people through the shop and what we do, particularly in the swimming world, like yourself, Mark Millard, who have you know, achieved incredible things, really, bearing in mind where he and you came from. And this has inspired me, really. If you can swim the channel, I can certainly learn to swim.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm happy to help you.
Well, there you go. Well, I think and that's the beauty of where we live. I think there are lots of people who are happy to help and dip in. So definitely not short of support. Right, final question, because I know you're a busy lady. Chocolate or cake?
Ooh.
Don't say chocolate cake.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
There you go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Look, I really appreciate you taking your time. It really was a fantastic achievement. Well done, and I hope you can continue to raise lots of money for your charities.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Deborah.